Hi guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of Chilled Relaxed Plant content where we talk about our plants and we try to learn the best way to grow them. So if that sounds like something you can relate to or interested in, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So if you guys are not going to be calm, you're going to go. Okay, so today we are going to be potting up as many Hoya propagations that we can. I have 15 pots. Ranging from like 3 to 4 inches, and I've painted them very crudely with just some cheap paint I got at my local little store. It wasn't even like an art store. It was just kind of like I think it was like Family Dollar or Dollar General or one of those, like, it's not high quality paint. But some of these guys are very much rooted. Can you see how gross that water looks? And it's time. It's time. I actually think I'm going to rinse all of these vessels out first, and then we'll start the repotting because we got algae. I think we got algae on the roots. Like, I don't know how. They're all on the same table. I don't know how some of them look like this and others are still clear as day. I don't know. But let me go clear off these roots. And I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. It's the next day. I ended up just doing some like speed cleaning last night and then getting distracted, and then it was time to shower and go to bed. So I actually didn't pot up any of the plants. I did switch out all of their waters, so everybody's got nice clean water, and I went through which plants had enough roots to be potted up and which plants didn't. So I have 7 plants in front of me right now, and I have 7 pots. So these are the 4-inch guys and these are like the 3-inch guys, and we're just gonna pot them up into these. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Hopefully you can see, the camera's a little farther away today, so I'm not 100% sure, but we will figure it out. Okay, so I think this setup is better, and we're going to start off with my Hoya compacta. My boyfriend just got a little promotion, and he's going to be getting like his own little office. So I was very excited, and I was like, ooh, you want a plant? And we walked through, I made him walk through the plants with me and asked him what plant he liked and all that stuff. And he had some interest in this Hoya compacta, which is perfect because I've had it rooting. And there are 5 pieces that I have, and I'm going to keep the larger pieces, and I have 2 that really don't have any roots yet. So we're going to keep these guys in water, let them root up a little bit more, and these will be like his little starter Hoya plants. It'll be so cute. So this is like such a big big water vessel for like these 2 little guys, but it's okay. Alright, so the compacta, we got all of these roots. I hope you can see, maybe on my sweater, through my sweater you can see it better. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of roots, a whole bunch. And this guy's got a little bit, but we're going to pot him up because I think he'll be okay. And we're going to be potting him into this little off-white eggshell kind of color. It used to have a little drainage pot that got knocked off, so it's a little wobbly. But it should be okay because it's going to go in like one of my little holders, so it'll be okay. Alright, now, so we got some soil and apparently a piece of my hair in there, and I'm just going to slightly push them down, and then we'll backfill. So we have 3 of these guys. So how have your plants been treating you? Mine are doing okay. I need to figure out something better to do with some of my philodendrons. They're getting a little too tall, so I've been thinking about like propping them, chopping and propping them, and a lot of them are pretty full for their pots, but maybe just refilling pots. Same with some of my pothos. I think I mentioned it before. They took like a hit when the weather changed, And my little shelf of epipremnum, which is right over there, is just not happy. So, I mean, like, my epipremnum pinnatum variegata dropped a bunch of leaves. Like, it's sad news bears. But we have this, all of the roots in water, and then when I'm done with this, I will be watering everything. We have some leaves. We just start a brand new dead leaf pile. That's just what we do over here. So we have this guy all potted up, looking good. Now I have the compacta in a small 4-inch pot. I also have the outer variegated and the inner variegated in a little small 4-inch pot. I don't know, I think that's just cute having like a little 4-inch pot of something and watching it grow out. I know eventually they outgrow it, but we got time. Alright, the next plant we're going to be potting up is my Hoya Australis. Now this is just like, I guess a regular Australis. It has more of like a waxy leaf than a fuzzy leaf. I also have my Australis fuzzy leaf, and we'll be potting him up too. But we're going to put him in this cute little green pot that I painted. It's terracotta. I just like spray sealed it and then painted it to help try to keep the moisture retained more because I am an underwaterer. Let's look at these roots. Can you see them? They look really good. There are a couple of pieces in here. Try to detangle them. So we got one piece right here with a good amount of roots. Stick you down on the side. This is a piece. They're all a little tangled. But they're all also putting out a bunch of new growth too. So we got this piece with a new little tendril in the middle coming out. We have this piece with a new little leaf. New little leaf, how cute. And then two more pieces. And this guy has got two new leaves up top. Really cute. And this guy's got a really itty bitty baby leaf right there. Can you see it? How cute. I probably should have put the soil on my right side, but I have all the plants on my right side. So it's whatever. I can't wait for spring to come. Well, for it to feel like spring anyway, because I'm over the cold. I've just been living in like sweaters and sweatpants, and then, you know, I gotta go out for work, and I work kind of outside, and it's cold, and I'm tired of it. I'm ready for it to be too hot, and then I'll complain it's really hot. So what Hoyas are you guys on the hunt for this spring and summer seasons? I have a list. I first wanted to get all these propagations set up and potted up before, you know, going through that list again, just because I don't want to be overrun with plants. I know some people would be like, too late, but I don't feel like I'm being overrun by plants right now. So I want to have my plant shelves be full but manageable. So I'm potting up all of my propagations so that I can fill out my shelves and then figure out how many more plants I can fit nicely and neatly, and then kind of cut back my current Hoya wish list down to just whatever that number is. So I think it's going to be probably around 10 or 12 spaces that I have space for. I also need to find pots, but we don't have that. So this is my Hoya Australis. Oh, I have little tags that I made yesterday too. There we go. I gotta put the compacta in with the plant, or I'll forget and then I'll lose the tag and then I'll find it like 3 weeks later. Alright, so the next plant is going to go into this cracked terracotta pot. It ended up cracking after I painted it, and I was just like, no, I'm not going out and buying more. So I glued it up. It should be fine. It's just a little extra drainage, right? Nobody hates that. So we'll put some soil in it, and I think in this one we're going to put the Hoya lacunosa. plant. This is just the regular lacunosa. Look at all those roots. Looking really good. And let's see how we're gonna set this guy up. I've got quite a couple of cuttings. They all are pretty rooted. See it better on my sweater. So we're just gonna lay them in there. I'm glad I was able to save some of these plants. I also have the snowcaps lacunosa down there too that will be potting up as well. I'm just glad some of them survived. I remember having to cut up that whole big plant for both of them. You know, they were both full plants when I first bought them. But they were not full plants when I did that video. Oh, look at this piece. Hold on. Oh, this is so exciting. There's a peduncle right there. Can you see that? It's a peduncle. Look how cute. Okay, so we had to change the battery again. I feel like I'm doing that every video almost. But this guy's got a peduncle and it's like getting ready to bloom. That is exciting. So exciting. And now that I've said that, all the little cuttings are trying to fall out. The concentration is real, guys. So this is my regular lacunosa, looking all cute. Where's the tag? Hoya lacunosa. Alright, the next one's gonna go into this. This guy actually thrifted. So like the paint job's a lot better. It's probably like better quality paint. But you know, it is what it is. And we're going to be putting the Hoya lacunosa snow caps into this one. So let's start. So you can see all the roots on that as well. How many pieces? I don't think I had as many pieces of this one. So we have one doing really well. 1, 2, a little itty bitty guy. 3. The snow caps definitely like put out a lot more roots. And these guys, I cut them at the same time as my other lacunosa, just as like a little reference. Is this one piece? And then this is just one piece. So I had only 4 pieces of the snow caps, and they all survived. So that's good at least. I know some of the other lacunosa I had more cuttings of. Some of those cuttings didn't make it, but it's okay. Enough of them made it. So it's early. It's like before 8 a.m., which isn't like early. Like I got up earlier, but I had other things to do. And I don't know. It's been stressing me out having these propagations out. So I decided that's it. We're doing it. We're doing it right now. I also have to babysit today, so it's kind of like we got to do it sooner than later. It's hard to repot plants or pot up propagations when you're babysitting because the kids want to hang out with you, and that's fine. But it does make it, when you're doing something really messy like this, you don't always want a bunch of kids hanging around you. But here we go. This is the lacunosa snow caps. Looking really good. Very pretty. Alright, let's clear up a little bit of the dirt. Or should I just not even bother? Should I just wait until the end? I never know. Alright. The next pot we're going to be using is this guy. This is a piece made by my nieces. It's just a bunch of mixed up old nail polish poured onto here and swooshed around. So whatever colors they had used, it looks like a blue, some pink, probably some other colors, all mixed into this. There's like a mauve color, like a light pink color, all mixed and put into here. It's cute. I like it. And we'll put in my fuzzy Hoya Australis. I'm gonna have to, yeah. So there is 2 pieces. They have some roots. I don't know if you can see like the fuzz from here. I feel like you're kind of far, but it's fuzzy. And I think I cut this also the same time that I cut my other Australis. And this guy hasn't put out as many roots as the others. I also had less cuttings of this guy. So I'm just glad it rooted and it's doing well. I really hate when I can't like save a Hoya or a plant, especially a Hoya, because sometimes like they're a little expensive. Alright, so just going to be lightly potted into here, I think. So this is what we got. We got my fuzzy Hoya Australis. Looking really cute. We got some new leaves, new baby leaves right here. I don't know if you can see, but it's gorgeous. Alright, the next pot is one that I painted. As you can tell, there's a chip in it, there's a crack. It's fine. I just put glue over the crack. Alright, the next plant is a success story. I got this guy from Plant Haven, Toronto, I think. My Hoya Patricia, and I had accidentally root rotted it by leaving it in the moss too long in my care. And I put her in water, and she looks really neon. And I don't know if this is the color she's supposed to look like, or maybe she's just getting too much light. But she put out a bunch of roots. So, hey, we're just gonna be grateful the plant is alive, right? We can always start over. I potted her up real quick. That was quick and easy. I only have one piece of her. So hopefully she grows and continues to grow. I don't see, maybe the very little itty bitty tip is starting to activate, but it's nothing guaranteed yet. So, alright, the last pot we're going to be using is like this paint dripped color. Fancy, pink and blue. A couple of different colors of pink and blue. And then this one I just sprayed seal over it, a seal coat. So the last one we're going to be potting up today is pieces of my Hoya Curtsii. I have a large large plant of this in my sunroom, and she's doing pretty fine. We did have like a little bit of like plant loss back in the summer during the heat wave because I forgot to water everybody and there was some direct sun issues, but the plants that made it, and the plants that didn't, I was able to take cuttings of. Alright, so there's not a lot of roots on this guy, but we're just gonna go with it. I think it'll root up. Like, they're itty bitty. They also have like a bunch of aerial roots, so I feel like it'll be okay. I will water these plants. I have to water all of my plants in here, so I'll be doing that either today or tomorrow, depending on everything else in my life. How much time I have going on, how much time I have, and what else is going on. Alright, the Hoya Curtsii. Got a cute little pot. That looks good. Alright guys, so these are the plants we potted up today. 7 beautiful Hoyas. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. Which pot is your favorite? Any tips or tricks on how to paint terracotta pots nicer? So what I did was I sprayed it with like a clear coat sealant, painted it, and then sprayed it again. But is there like a better paint to use? I think I used like acrylic paint from like the Dollar General or Family Dollar, something like that. And some of them came out better than others. So I don't know if maybe just different colors are better to use. But yeah, in the comments below, which one of these are your favorite, which plant, which pot, and yeah. Until next time, relax, plant. Peace out.